Welcome to my channel. My name is Valencia from the Angel Light Store and the Angel Light School of Metaphysics. I shared in my last video what life is going to be like in the fifth dimension. A lot of light workers are eagerly preparing for this great awakening, but others are waiting for something outside of themselves, such as a solar flash, planetary alignment, disclosure, etc., before they can begin their new life. We don't have time to wait. This is go time. There's so much light being poured into this planet. We need to take advantage of it. Ascension is an inside job. There's nothing outside of yourself that's going to beam you up to take you to the fifth dimension. You and you alone are responsible for your vibration. Unfortunately, a lot of people are putting more focus on the negative situations in the world and letting it lower their vibration. Everything's being amplified at this time, good or bad. We need to be very mindful of where we're putting our attention. The fifth dimension is the frequency. Is your vibration a match to the 5D frequency? 5D frequency will include joy, bliss, love, light, peace, harmony. How much of the time are you in alignment with that? 3D vibration will include fear, worry, anxiety, lack, limitation, struggle. Everything's being amplified at this time, good or bad. We need to be very mindful of where we're putting our energies. As this planet is making its ascension, all the lower, darker energies being dismantled. This is happening on the global level. Things that have been hidden are being exposed to be released. That energy can be heavy and intense. On top of that, our own shadow side is coming up to be processed as well. We need to take more time for self-care, do things that raise your vibration, such as being out in nature, meditating, spending time with your pets, watching programs that are uplifting, reading books that are inspiring, listening to beautiful music, writing in your gratitude journal. There's so much to do to prepare ourselves for New Earth. As light workers, we need to raise our vibration to anchor in the light for this great awakening. When the masses wake up, they may need help to navigate through these times. I see this in my store. Since March 2020, my business has increased more than 50%. People are coming in dazed and confused with what is going on with the planet. A lot of people are experiencing ascension symptoms and just don't know it. They just think they're losing it. For those of you who have been on the spiritual, metaphysical path for a while, you may be called to help them make the transition from the old world to New Earth. In my metaphysical store over the years, I have seen a lot of spiritual practitioners leave their business card in my store for people to pick up. But often, within a short amount of time, they will give up their spiritual practice because they couldn't support themselves with it and had to abandon it for a real job. If you're one of those people, maybe it's time to dust yourself off and try again. What didn't work in the 3D world will work better as we get into 5D. Even the term 3D implies things that are physical and tangible. And anything metaphysical, which means beyond the physical, is considered woo-woo. But as we get into 5D, things will flip. It's all about the woo-woo and less about the 3D physical world. So if you were the spiritual ones in the family, but were discounted because you were too sensitive and not mainstreamy enough, your skills and talents will be needed. The meek shall inherit the world. So if you're naturally gifted in the metaphysical field, now is the time to develop your skills. If you're interested in the psychic arts, that's a broad field. There are psychic reading, angel reading, spirit guide reading, aura reading, mediumship, Akashic records reading, tarot card and oracle card reading, astrology, numerology, palmistry, tea leaf reading, pendulum reading, African shell reading, I Ching, rune casting, past life reading, soul retrieval, spirit depossession, space clearing, animal communication. In 5D, one needs to just tune into their intuition for guidance. But since we're not there yet, people may need help from a psychic reader that can offer them greater insight and a higher perspective. If you're interested in the healing arts, there are so many modalities. Nutrition, herbology, aromatherapy, flower essence, Reiki, hands-on healing, quantum healing, vibrational healing, light healing, medical intuitive, Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, therapeutic massage, reflexology, iridology, sound healing, including singing bowls and tuning forks, chakra balancing, crystal healing. As the old world starts to crumble, people will seek natural alternative ways of healing that addresses body, mind, and spirit. The whole education system needs an overhaul. The school system needs to get up to speed with the high vibration of the star seeds coming in. They tend to be more right-brain with greater emphasis on imagination and creativity and less left-brain, facts, figure, and memorization ability. Unfortunately, the current school system favors left-brain thinking. That's why these young people have a hard time focusing and paying attention in school. They don't have a learning disability. They need curriculums that resonates with the high frequency. We need teachers and educators that can bring a fresh perspective that matches the energy of these new times. Maybe you are called to teach or to create a school of your own that's outside of the system. As we enter the Aquarian age, new technology and innovations are needed. There's a clarion call for inventors and for people who think outside of the box. Content creators that can uplift and inspire the masses are needed. Perhaps you've been meaning to write your book, start your podcast, create your videos. Now's the time to do so. Artisans and crystal jewelry makers that produce products made with love instead of being mass-produced will be sought after. Musicians and songwriters that create beautiful music with positive, uplifting lyrics will be sought after. In essence, we need to get our work to the higher 5D vibration. Honing in your soul purpose may take time to develop. That's why there's no time to waste. The fifth dimension is not going to just magically appear overnight. We are going to slowly phase into this new dimension. So the transition will take a few years. So if you're learning a skill, developing a product line, building a business, give yourself time to implement your desires. If you find that you need to continue with your current job for a while or take on some interim work until you're ready to branch out on your own, so be it. As long as you know that you have a long-term goal, you appreciate having some income to pay your bills, to take the courses you need, to buy the products you want for your new endeavors. During my 20s, I spent a few years waiting tables, so I went to astrology school. Not only did it allow me to pay my bills, but it provided me with plenty of guinea pigs from my co-workers and customers that wanted the charts done. So take your time and enjoy the process. In the fifth dimension, we'll be living longer, so it doesn't matter how much time it takes, as long as you're moving forward towards your destination. All you light workers, star seeds, and ratios that didn't fit in the old world, your time is coming. Your light and high vibration is helping with the ascension process. Just be mindful of where you're putting your attention. Focus on good feeling thoughts. If you feel that you need to just chill out and give yourself more self-care during these times, give yourself permission to do so. Know that the outcome of a golden age is already assured. We're just waiting for the masses to catch up. That is why you are here. You chose to incarnate during this pivotal time to be a part of this great awakening. Don't give up right before the tide turns in your favor. Your light is needed now more than ever. Embrace these times. Revel in it. Never before has there been a time such as this. I hope this encouraged you to activate your purpose, or at least to remain centered in your light as a beacon for others. Please share in the comments below your experience. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I wish you much blessings.